Take a look at that tiny little miracle. That is the first raspberry that we've ever produced. We've been working on it for 3 years. Now this bush is loaded with berries. We just never have enough time to produce. So, take a walk. So we've got a few more weeks of growing season left. And luckily we've made it mostly through the hard part, which was after the last winter storm. Take a look at this. This is called a tiger melon. The tropical melon, and it's growing right here. We have some really nice string beans everywhere. Good for munching as you go. Fantastic hollyhock right there. This is just some of the stuff we have to contend with. Gophers, pocket gophers destroying everything. Some alyssum, a gorgeous amaranth there. Not producing seed yet, so we've got a couple more days. Take a look at this 3-foot high shard. This variety is called Flamingo. Some of these leaves are 2.5 feet. We've got some catnip, some salvia, a leguminous tree here called carragina. The fastest growing tree in our area here, poplar, Lombardy. Some rudbeckia, plum tree. Now we're starting a new channel today. Well, I started it last night. It's called Shinrin-Yoku. We're going to be doing forest bathing as often as possible. Look at the color on this beauty. Thanks, Ransom. These are his seeds. Some nice apricots. We got some, I don't know what that is, spaghetti squash. It's not doing so good. So the channel, Shinrin-Yoku, all about forest bathing. And I'm going to explain to you all the medical reasons why we should be doing that. Here's a blackberry, never even got a flower, 3 years old. Some really nice dill here, mammoth dill from last year that reseeded, and you can see why. These are all seeds. So there you got dill seed. Take a look at that. And then, yep, we just planted while snacking. So real easy to collect dill seed and save it. You just cut off each head that's ready. This head's ready, so I would just come out here and take that and cut that head off. Look at that. Fantastic. This is permaculture in action. Now we can go into the orchard, but we'll save that for another vid. So Shinrin-Yoku is basically going to be me walking in different directions through the forest, up the river, on the north side, through the desert, all the different desert forests. And I'll be explaining what's happening and how to maybe awaken some of your 5 senses to utilize the terpenes and other essences that are in the forest that can actually heal you. You can see it's a little hazy today. And this is the first. We're opening the greenhouse a little late. So, it's not that hot in here. I watered last night. We will just doing the morning chores. We got some amazing lettuces over here flowering that have seeded completely. This is a Amish deer tongue, or a old Mr. Speckles. And here's another amazing specimen. This is an oak leaf lettuce. So we're going to be saving that. This is enough to do, I mean, a huge amount of lettuces here. You could feed hundreds of people with this. A bronze mignette, one of my faves. Totally ready to harvest. We have a Lacinato Kale. Really interesting heirloom chicory from Italy. Right there, beautiful. And then this is our only cross that we did this year. This plant is now seeded. It is going to be called Oppenheimer Purple. And that is our exclusive variety. We'll have seed for that next year for all you folks that come see us. The Oppenheimer Purple. Oh, wow. That smells like medicine. That's how we chock the door. This is how we make sure the door's chocked. And some of our peppers looking amazing, just starting to set fruit, and they're huge. These are bells, little baby bells. And it is warm in here. I just added a few 100 gallons of water, topped everything off, because we're moving into fall. And so we probably don't fall below in the 60s at night in here at all. But we've got a fig really doing well in its third year, finally. It has big leaves. Prolific parsley, fennel, Mexican tarragon, just a whole blanket of it. Some giant Portuguese collards back here. This is all huge amounts of French sorrel. Look at the size of that leaf. Amazing. And it's just lemony. Oh my god. These are some massive beets we've got going. We had a little fungus problem with our cukes. I took most of it out. We're still working on it because they're still growing on the tips. So we've gotten a lot of cucumbers from these. This is our jalapenos. And you can see it's a jungle in here of grapes, tomatoes, and parsley. And we just harvested the tomatoes yesterday. Really nice. Escarole. Haven't taken out. We got a whole bunch of beets in the back here. Really nice bananas we've been growing. Take a look at the size of these shards. These are, the variety is Fordham Lucculus, I believe, one or the other. Just massive plants with juicy, fantastic leaves. The chickens love it. The humans love it. And we're just starting to switch over the garden here, or the greenhouse here, from to fall. Look at that brandywine. That thing is a mambo. And then we have these amazing third generation cherries we grow in here that are golden sunburst or something. Literally the most amazing cherry tomato out there. Another brandywine hiding in there with some cherries. Some more tomato action over here. And then we got peppers. This is our pepper section. Just starting to come in right now. Just starting to flower and pepper. And I harvested a bunch of beets that I gave to Alan because he went home to see his kids. And I like to bring abundance his way. But we had some beets in here that were ginormous. I mean, I'm talking like 2 pounders. Nice little barrage. Did you know that you can take these flowers off and drop them into your ice cube trays to make beautiful little flower ice cubes? The flowers are totally sweet and edible. And you put them in your little fizzy drinks. Hello! I love surprises. Look at that shard. Fantastic. We got some real thin, I don't know what these are, cayennes? Well, that's a banana. So that's fun. We just come through here. We'll see what we can find. So let's get back to the Shinrin-Yoku. Or let's see if we can find some Berkeley tie-dyes in here. Whew. It's a variety I've been growing for a few years and I really don't like it, so I'm going to eliminate it. There's one. They don't get too big. It was developed in California, obviously, Berkeley tie-dye. And I think it's a waste of time, really. It's, you know, meh. This one, though. This is an old 1800s variety brandywine from Pennsylvania. And totally fantastic. This is the ultimate slicer. the ultimate flavor. They just get pinkish. Let me know if you guys know what a Brandywine is, and if you ever grew it, and what you think about some of the big mambos on there. Think about our greenhouse and our new channel, Shinrin-Yoku, which the first episode I'm going to be filming alone today. I haven't decided which path I will take, but it doesn't matter which path you take, as long as you take a path. Hope you got something out of the video. Share this with like-minded people. And join us over at our new channel for some forest bathing. Be safe.